All right, good morning. It is Wednesday, December 10th at 6:21 a.m. I am getting ready to go on my morning run. I woke up, my alarm went off at 5:45. Now it's 6:21, so I laid in bed for like 15 minutes. Now, it's time for my second in 1 week running album review. Let's go. I'm officially back, baby. Alright, so I went to bed last night, head hit the pillow, and I was thinking to myself, alright, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go for a run, and I'm gonna listen to and review Graduation by Kanye. Then, when I woke up, I really did not, and I really do not right now, want to listen to Graduation, or really any Kanye West. So I was thinking, like, what could I listen to this morning? What do I actually want to listen to? Part of the reason it's now 6:20, and I planned on starting doing this at 6, is because I spent so long looking through all of my music, trying to decide what do I want to listen to, and I have settled on this. Today, I will be reviewing Warren Zevon by Warren Zevon. The only problem, maybe, with this being the one I'm going to review is that it is 38 minutes long. And I'm going to try and run at least 8 miles, which will take me an hour. Or more than an hour. I'm going to try and go slow. But yeah, I've heard the album before. Not in a long time. Fresh ears, giving it a listen. But being familiar with it is important to me because I don't want to review an album before having heard it at least a couple times. So it is dark outside right now. Check it out. It's still completely dark. Completely dark outside. Sun rises at like 7:30, so I might even just finish my entire run before the sun comes up. We will see. I gotta stretch and warm up first, and then get out of here. I'm gonna need a light. I hate running in the dark. Running in the dark sucks. I'll probably get like 0 footage of the run, but I'll have the Strava screenshots to prove that it happened. Don't worry. Probably sound like I just woke up. Also, like I'm trying to be quiet because I'm not trying to wake up my wife, even though we're like 4 rooms apart. All right. Warren Zevon by Warren Zevon. Here we go.
I lay my head on the railroad tracks and wait for the double E. The railroad don't run no more. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. These young girls won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Woe is me.
I'm back. Let me get the structure of these down now. I gotta start with my run. This morning, early morning, right before the sun rose, which usually I don't do, but I would like to do more often, and I was able to. Let me pull up my Strava. Here we go. Here's my Strava. I ran 8 miles, 7:30 pace. It says 7:29, pretty much 7:30 pace. So it was about an hour long run. And let's see. I think I negative split it, so I every mile was pretty much quicker, and my heart rate was fine. Kind of a standard run. Like, I just go out there and run, but I was concentrating and focusing on Warren Zevon. And now I am prepared to give my final thoughts. I'm feeling the pressure on this one because I know of the small population of people that will hear my opinion. Many of them, a couple of them, really like this album and really like Warren Zevon. So I was feeling I won't get into the rating yet, but I was feeling a little underwhelmed at first listening to this album. I was like, I've always liked the album. It's a really good album, but I wasn't really wowed this morning, and I felt like I was comparing some songs in my head to like Gene Clark, which I really like. What's it called? That one album. I really like No Other by Gene Clark, and it just, I don't know. I just felt like that did a disservice to Warren Zevon, that making that comparison. And then it was actually funny. While I was listening to one song and I was like, hey, this kind of reminds me of Gene Clark. Another song came on and it reminded me of Little Feat. I don't know which song that was. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's Join Me in LA. The start of Join Me in LA. Listen to the beginning of that and it's just like, this could totally be a Little Feat song. I know Warren Zevon's voice doesn't sound like Little Feat, but the music, it sounds like this could be a Little Feat song. But after I listened through the album twice today, and I'll get to a couple songs that I think are standouts, I think the big thing that is really in this album's favor is that every song is good. Not there's not a bad song. Literally every single song is good. Like, they are all good. Frank and Jesse James, Mama Couldn't Be Persuaded, Backs Turned, Looking Down the Path, Hasten Down the Wind. Like, there is not a bad song. Like, it'd be difficult to pick worst song on this album. Let's see, what else can I say? I'm gonna go through some of my favorite songs on this album. Best songs. Probably my favorite song on the album, which is kind of like everyone's favorite song maybe, because Apple Music says it's the most popular. The two are Desperados, Under the Eaves, and Muhammad's Radio. They're just both super good. I also really like Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me. I like Frank and Jesse James. I mean, again, I could like rattle through the whole album, I feel like, right now. But there's not like the highest peak of a song on this album. I was giving it a 7.9 out of 10 while I was listening to it, being a little underwhelmed because I don't know. But because it's so consistent, I feel like it's gotta be, I'm gonna go ahead and say 8.15 out of 10 is my analysis of Warren Zevon by Warren Zevon. With my favorite songs being Desperados, Under the Eaves, and Muhammad's Radio, which, hate me all you want. They're just good. This is his first album too, so it's like, man, you went crazy. I've heard Excitable Boy, I've heard Bad Luck Streak and Dancing School, and that is the end of where my Warren Zevon music understanding lies. So he's got like 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 other albums that I've never heard, spanning between 1987 and 2003. So it'd be interesting for me to try and decide on a ranking between Excitable Boy, Bad Luck Streak, and his eponymous self-titled album. Maybe I'll go ahead and review Excitable Boy and Bad Luck Streak and then make a kind of a ranking out of those. But for now, Warren Zevon by Warren Zevon. 8.15 out of 10. And that is all. So I'm going to try and see if I can run. I've been slacking on the running. So hopefully I can run like 40 miles a week, and maybe 1 or 2 of those a week I can listen to an album and review it. I still can't find my AirPods. I lost my AirPods like 5 days ago and have not seen them since. So